My name is Omari Battles. I'm a second-year School of Public Health student. My emphasis is within global health.
My name is Erin Acosta, and I'm in the MPH Global Health Program. I'm at Adventist Health System Waterloo Hospital in Sierra Leone. I'm working to develop a community health worker program.
I was in the Middle East. I worked with the unions called the Middle East and North Africa Union. 4 weeks in total in Beirut, and we spent an additional 4 weeks in Cairo, Egypt. And our project was to run a series of essentially of health fairs, and so I had to recruit volunteers and other locals to assist at the different stations, and then we advertised it to the community.
So I'm also working on some smaller background projects in the meantime to help us prepare for a community health worker program, looking at the health system in our community and how it's being utilized, as well as I'm doing an analysis of the hospital just to sort of make sure that it's prepared for a community health worker program and to see how that program will fit in with the hospital's mission.
Our initial goal was actually to work in Jordan and Egypt during my time there. However, we couldn't gain entry into Jordan because of certain governmental issues that were outside of our control. And so I'm here, all these thousands of miles away from my home. The project in Jordan is falling apart. Our project in the suit is falling apart. And I'm thinking, what am I doing here? Like, what are we going to accomplish? This is not the initial design. But from that, we had to figure out a way to adjust on the fly, to be adaptable, and to still, accomplish the task that you have at hand.
I don't like to ask for help. I'm pretty independent and I like to be able to take care of things myself. But when you're in a foreign country and you don't speak the language and you're not familiar with the lifestyle, you have to ask for help like it's not an option. The fact that the staff here at the hospital are very warm and caring, and they really they want me to have a good experience. It's really helped me to be able to enjoy my time here. When
we're here in school, learning how to apply certain practices, how to run, certain health programs, in theory, it makes sense. But I think when you're actually on the ground level in the field, like, you still have your knowledge, but there's a certain type of tailoring that's not necessarily taught within the books.
Learning to really work on an interdisciplinary team is huge as well in terms of professional growth.
On-the-ground experience allowed me to practically apply some of the things that I learned locally.
The biggest impact this time has had on me personally is that it's really strengthened my faith. I think it's always times when it's darkest or hardest that we realize that we need a stronger relationship with God, and that has definitely been true here.
God, He hasn't given us the spirit of fear. He's given us the spirit of love and of power and of a sound mind. And I think if we truly do believe in that we shouldn't be afraid to go and to serve and to impact these different areas all across the world that do need us.
I would definitely recommend looking into the SIMS program and being open to an extended overseas experience. I think it's a great way to build your skills.
SIMS allows you the chance to travel to see a new area, but for a purpose that's bigger than you.
It forces you to grow and adapt.
I had a chance to interact directly with Syrian refugees there. And my limited interaction with the Syrian refugees in Beirut and also with Sudanese refugees when I was in Cairo, that has now led me to kind of shift my focus professionally when I came back here to America. And so now I actually have a desire to work with refugee populations. So I went there with one goal in mind, but actually I came back with a different focus. So it gave me a new outlook on my professional life.
I mean, there are definitely days, probably most of the time, where I feel like I'm gaining more than I'm giving. But I think the main thing to keep in mind is that even if that's true, I hope that what I'm able to give or do is enough to make a difference for at least a few people.